Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. This is part 2 of 2. And anything I say in this video may or may not be true and it cannot be used against me or Shia. You will be framed for legally manipulating what I say. You will be sued and sent to jail for trying to frame Alyssa and Shia illegally, and you'll be sued and you'll be sent to jail. So I'm going to be doing my acupuncture. This one area is good for the heart. So, and Shia, don't worry. I'm not trying. I know this is humiliating that you have to watch me talk about all of these people trying to kill me, and we can't be together. And obviously, it's to me and to you. It's obvious we would be safer if we were together. However, I've been repeatedly told we would not be safer and it would be more dangerous. And this is not our plan. This is not our plan, Shia. We have to follow instructions by Lumerians, and because we have full body possession, we also have full body Lumerian possession. And my hair looks like crap again. I'm going to start straightening it, but I needed to make this video, and I didn't have enough time because I just got home from grocery shopping. So what I did was look back on my calendar the things I've been eating to help me remember, to help remember what I've been eating so that I could write a grocery list. I think I'm pretty happy with the food that I got. However, based on the things that I've been eating, this is like, I think this is kind of gross diet, and I think, Shia, you probably get a little grossed out by the type of food I'm eating. It's not my fault. It's part demon possession, part eating disorder, part no fridge, no freezer, no stove. And all those photos with my food looking so ugly, now I realized it was because the food was poisoned. So, let me see if there's any photos to show you before I start the notes. And I'm not going to make this too long, Shia, because I've been making like 2 hours a day, and that's like 4 hours a day for me because I have to review each one. So it's just getting too long, and I know that you have to make videos for me, and it makes me so happy. I don't often think that you are. I'm not. When my brain is not working properly, I've had a brain injury on top of stroke after stroke after stroke after a serious stroke. My brain's not really working properly, and I think that you notice it, Shia. I was told that you notice it, and I'll be very happy if your brain is healthier than mine. That'll make me really happy. Obviously, if this happened to you and I had to see the paralysis in your hand, all these things, I would say it's getting a little better. See how it's a little bit weaker? Like this one has more of a strength to it, and this one just flops. Like this one doesn't fall down. This one, it even falls down a lot more than this one. Like if I saw you doing this, it would instantly makes me cry. It instantly makes me cry. So I know it instantly makes me cry at the thought of that happening to you in your body. So I know you're extremely angry and sad, but you have to think of everything. You have to think that me and you, Shia, are going to have recovery, and everything that's happened to us can be returned back to the people that did this to us. So I'm sitting on this crystal to sit on the perineum acupoint. I'm doing a lot of acupressure. I had a pretty bad night of being woken up repeatedly, and then they tried to torture me. The torture's not really going through as much. However, I have to do so much acupressure to like kind of make the torture stop, so it's very time consuming. However, I've been getting some food research done, and I'm going to probably do that again today. I found this collection of cookbooks by Ridge Quail Ridge Press. They have 33 cookbooks, a cookbook of each state, so you kind of learn about the culture and the types of food that each state in America cooks. So I've been starting that, and it's called Best of the Best from, I looked at Texas. I like the Texas cookbook, New Mexico, Arizona, Oregon. They're not all appetizing because they get very specific with the state, and like some of these, it doesn't seem like I'm picky with food because I write down so many recipes, but I can be kind of picky with food. So I looked at Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oregon. The food wasn't appetizing from Oregon for some reason. Hawaii, the Great Plains. And when I was reading the Hawaii one, do you know that snakes don't exist in Hawaii? I also learned that Hawaii is not just one island, it's several islands called the Hawaiian Islands. And I always thought Hawaii was one island. I think, though, when I saw on the map, I saw like clusters, but I just thought it was called Hawaii. And they don't have any snakes in Hawaii. Snakes don't exist. And that you can get a $25,000 fine to import snakes in Hawaii. I really like the Great Plains. I found a lot of recipes from the Great Plains. So I'm gonna probably look at more of those today, because when I do my acupressure, it's easy to do, like I can easily do acupressure at the same time, focusing on the root chakra area. It was getting to the point where like I thought I was kind of damaging with the root chakra because I was putting so much weight. However, I wasn't. But then when I was in the bathtub, I kind of put the rock against my coccyx bone, and then like it got a little numb on the left side. So I have to be careful with the spine specifically. My spine is extremely sensitive. So be careful with your spine, Shaya, if you end up trying to, because the spine is connected to all of that Kundalini energy, and when we're getting rape tortured, it's definitely affecting our spine. I think that's part of the reason why I have so much scoliosis. It's from all of this torture, rape torture. So I'm going to work on the food research, and in regards to the murder attempts, that's why I think, like, why aren't we together? We're already getting, like, people are already trying to get murdered. Why aren't we just together while people are trying to murder us? It's not, this isn't our plan. We're following instructions. It's not our plan, Shia. We can't, it's Miriam's plan. But one thing I noticed when I'm getting typically tortured all through the night and in the wee hours of the morning, there's something that I do when the sunlight starts. They like to come out at night. Evil likes to come out at night. There's like way more threat of murder at nighttime. But as soon as it gets light in the morning, I say to myself, well, I feel safer in the light. I said, I made it through the night, and I made it and did not get killed. Because for some reason, when it's daylight out, it feels like less of a threat. When it gets dark out, I get scared. I might make a little clip to tell you how I'm feeling. I probably won't remember. Just to tell you how I feel when it gets in the wee hours in the morning and the late hours of the night. gets really scary, and lots of threats, lots of nightmares of attack. But these are AI nightmares that are being sent. They're not natural. A lot of I'm gonna break in. However, I was told that this neighbor messed with other neighbors. So some of these neighbors would gladly kill him if they saw him trying to break into because that last time his shoulder was real close, and then I heard like a jiggling. I know that he wasn't jiggling, it was a V2K threat that I'm going to jiggle and break into the door. I was told that there are going to be gunshots through the door if they ring the doorbell. Do you know how many times I've seen those AI masks of what I thought was the neighbor's visitors at my door that rang my doorbell? Do you know how many times they tried to make me open that door? I think there's also fake delivery people that were at my door with AI masks. That whole gunshot thing where like someone faked at getting shot and it looked like one of the neighbors down the hall that they're like trying to get me to open the door that time. And now I'm sure it was during the day too. I'm more likely to open the door during the day, so however the Lemurians aren't going to let me open the door. However, there is going to be another attempt, Shia, so don't get shocked. There's going to be more attempts, and I might have to go live in my car. If it's a matter of like, if I have to, I have to. If I have to go live in my car and like go on a road trip, I might have to. But all of those times I thought they were like the visitors of that neighbor. No. I think most of those times it was actually the neighbor using AI masks, pretending to be those. But the thing is, all of those AI masks, they didn't even look like they were on drugs. They looked completely healthy. They didn't even look like they lived here, really. They looked like totally normal. It was almost odd. It didn't look natural. So, but they also said there's a greater chance of me dying if I go out and stay in public. I think it would be harder. There'd be more people getting a chance to kill me if I was in public. However, that might not be true. I don't know. So I hope you're safe, Shia. Just do not worry, Shia. Don't have any stress. Try not to have any worry. Try not to have any stress. And do not worry, Shia. And I know that they attack you, Shia, and I'll tell you no. They're trying to hurt you, Shia, and trigger you and attack you. But you know what I have to think about every time I look at my long hair? I haven't had long hair, but recently, this past year and a half or so, my hair's gotten longer than usual. I think it's getting healthier. My hair was really, really damaged, but every time I go and look at my hair and they say it's kind of long, they humiliate me, tell me, well, yeah, you're copying that time that Shia got married to that girl and her hair was long. And this has been repeatedly told for me to tell you this, so don't be triggered because they've already wanted to use this as an attack over and over, but it's attacking me. And every time I go to touch the pillow and hold you like this, they make my arms feel like it's your arms touching that criminal in the wedding, where it's like this, and they make me really feel like through the visual, like it's you actually really, who's really actually you, that walked into that clone touching her. And so every time I touch the pillow to hug you, they turn my hands into that, like to make me think of you doing that. And that's been happening for over a year now, at least. Probably actually much longer. But it's been a year, consistently, weekly, no matter what. So, and all of this AI and B2K is going to be found out, and you guys are going to get all caught for what you're doing to me. I've heard that you got more proof of what happened to me that gave you more and more belief of how full body possession I have had in the past and still have. Obviously, I want you to know more proof so that you can feel happy to know that I want you to know. It's very hard to explain it, and you can't completely tell in these videos that I had the full body possession. However, if you, looking back a year ago at my voice and how I acted, I heard if they go to jail, it wouldn't be fair if they didn't go to jail for what they've done to us. And I was reminded by a telepathic explorer, look at Shai's situation, what happened to him, what happened to his DNA. There's no way he doesn't have full body possession. And I can tell you're, even in your voice in the video, that's not completely what you sound like. Some of your movements are a little bit, well, obviously you're my twin flame. Some of your movements even are a little bit, I can't explain it. However, I know that you did look a little far gone. You look possessed, and you look like you're a severe torture victim, and extremely abused. My poor Shia. You're my poor Shia. We've been so okay. I'm going to start reading the notes now. And the ones that actually messed with us, they're going to turn into like the creature that they are. Like they're going to actually look like the animals, entities that they are. And they're very, they're very whatever she or he they are, they're also very, very it. They're very creature. Creatures are like it's. And they use a lot of fake intimidation, and like they're so confident they're winning and that we're gonna die. But there's a fearful old lady in that hacker. He used a lot of fake eye to try to intimidate me and act like there's no way that I'm gonna stay alive. He's a fearful old lady entity inside. So all this acupressure, Shia, is also transmuting them because these acupressure is actually magical. I've seen a lot on Google Images. They call it magical. There's something magical that happens with the acupressure. And when we do all this acupressure, it's returning, it's not just returning back to the sender. They're not shape-shifting, they're transmutating back into the creatures that they are, and the human DNA that they illegally used to be able to be on this planet and be a human on this planet. They're actually they're going to lose their human DNA and transmute into the creature. They're going to actually look like the creature that they actually are. And it's already happening. Yeah, these rodents give themselves nicknames, Big Cheese and Super Cheese. Like, it's like, it's not like murderously annoying. It's like there's like a queerness about the murderously annoyingness of the way that it's said, the way that these nicknames are. Like, it just makes you want to cringe. It makes you want to cringe. Gene Bean. He constantly says says you're Gene. Shy is Gene and he's genius. You're genes, you're the genes, and he's the genius. He's not the genius. He's one of the biggest fools on earth. She's one of the biggest fools on earth. And now I know all of those photos with all those hipster chicks. He was like the cool hipster chick, and I was like this loser that he was torturing to death. And he's constantly saying, Shia, that the cult and all the people that are involved in killing me and you, they're the cool kids, and we're like the geeks in school. Even though that's not true. Look at the theater geeks in school. Look at the minority of what they are. They're the minority and the outcasts. Entities in men and women's bodies and women and man's bodies, that's the minority and the outcast. They're the geeks, not Shy and Alyssa. For 15 years, this hacker subliminally said to me, with all of this invisible covert stuff, I'm like, this seems so, all these spells and witchcraft, I have no education on it. So I constantly thought, how is it possible? And the constant subliminal attack was, well, it's because I'm a genius. That's why. And it would be impossible to figure out how I'm torturing and killing you and all these spells of witchcraft and AI, whatever I'm doing, because it takes a genius to do it. It doesn't take a genius to do these torture, invisible techniques. That was a lie. We're just constantly, chronically being treated and talked down to like we're little children. And no, we are really being talked at and treated like we're little children. This is part of the PEDOPHILA crime against me and you, Shia. So I didn't want to be negative, but apparently all these notes are very negative. And some of how I'm talking is very defensive. I'm not being defensive towards you, Shia. This is how I had to feel like my whole life. I had to always be in defense with all these people and strangers because and from all of the criminals torturing me, because it's like I had to constantly defend myself and say defend my right to be alive. So some of this bitterness in defense is I'm not acting like that towards you. it's just a constant, like, how I have had to act. So I'm gonna stop making this video, Shia, and please do not get attacked and angry about what I said. I'm gonna make sure that I review it and make sure that the words I say are the correct words and statements. I listened to your voice on loop yesterday for several hours on my heart chakra, and I love you, Shia. I always think of how handsome and sweet and cute you are all day long, Shia. And I think about your personality and all different things that I know about you. Don't think that I don't know about you just because don't think I don't know about you, Shia. I know about you. Because we've been telepathically connected, Shia, and you have had your spirit, like, you've had your spirit in my body, Shia. So I'm going to try to focus on cooking, food research. I definitely did not finish reading you all the notes, Shia. But don't worry, Shia. We're going to be together soon. And the mirrors are telling us to follow the instructions. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. And they do, telepath supporters do talk about Shia a lot. I don't write it all down. I don't write most of it down. They do talk about you, Shia. So I do know things about you and some of the things that you're going through. I love you, Shia. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.